All right, we're going live to a press conference in San Jacinto County involving the arrest that was made last night. So let's go ahead and listen.
This particular house and get on the move again?
Not when he was caught. I believe he thought he was in a safe spot.
Has his wife said anything? Is she assisting in the investigation?
Can't talk about his wife right now.
Who placed the tip?
About the tip, what information did that person share? Did they see him outside on the property, or how did that person know that he may be inside?
If you guys were out there this whole time, there was a flurry of activity on Highway 105 when we had about 30 vehicles and a helicopter go out there. We did confirm that was him on foot running, but we lost track of him.
So that was not a false alarm?
That was not a false alarm. That was him.
When was that? Monday?
I don't even know what day it is right now, so it,
Must have been Monday. That was Monday. By the landfill? Near the landfill?
Got locked down. That was
when the schools got locked down, it was that event. So if you were there, you'll remember. It's all like one long day to me, so I don't remember.
You're at all surprised how close it was?
Not really. We deduced that pretty early on. Just once we got the federal help with the electronic equipment and the phone analysis, then we could tell that he wasn't. People he was contacting were in the area and never left.
Was he using a cell phone? Was he using a cell phone?
what phone was
He did have a cell phone.
Something he must have picked that up after.
He had another cell phone. Yes.
it? Like a burner.
I don't know yet.
Is his wife one of the people arrested?
I can't go into that right now.
Is he in this jail right now, or is he still being brought over?
He's in this jail right now, probably having a hot breakfast when we aren't, and we're out here talking about it.
He said that he did talk to y'all. What was his demeanor like?
Calm.
Has he confessed?
I can't go into that.
Deputy Chief, one question that's kind of been hanging out there that we've gotten no clarity on. How long did it take for your team to actually get to the house that day after the massacre?
Okay. Yes, I've heard this. All right. You guys, have any of you guys been to the scene where the house is? All right. You know what kind of roads those are. To go from here to there, lights and siren, we're talking at least 30 minutes. This is not a rich county, all right? We've got 3 deputies on patrol to cover this entire county. If you're going from North County to Trails End, which is where this occurred at, it's an hour drive. That's with lights and siren, all right? We've got poor roads, we're understaffed, and welcome to rural law enforcement. This is the way most of this nation is right now. So our response time really, I don't have the exact numbers, but I remember looking at, we had a timeline on that, and I think it's around 14 minutes, something like that. But I can't prove that. I don't have the paperwork right here with me. But for that area, that's excellent.
Does that mean there was a sheriff's deputy probably down in that southern?
There was a other patrol unit on an aggravated robbery call, and they had to leave the aggravated robbery call, which is a serious call, all right? And so you got 2 bad things going on at once with one deputy to do it all.
You can't remember all. There was the first assistant DA was on our air last night saying that the response time was 11 minutes.
Okay, that sounds about right to me too, but I don't have the exact. That's the estimate right now.
So about 15 minutes from the aggravated robbery call to the house, is what you're saying?
From time it was dispatched, all right? So when it's dispatched, that's when the deputy acknowledges receiving the call, and then he starts moving. Now, you've got to pull a guy off an aggravated robbery call, and you've got to remember the initial call on this was somebody firing their gun in the yard, all right? That's not, at that point, it wasn't an attack. So the aggravated robbery trumps the guy shooting in the yard at the time. So he's doing that call, and then that other call escalated, all right? So we do what we can with what we have.
Do you know if there was a history of disputes between the suspect and the neighbors?
Sir?
Is there a history of disputes between the suspect and the neighbors?
I don't really know the details on that. I don't want to give you a wrong answer on that.
As far as the people arrested, do we know if they helped him at will or were threatened in any way? What are they telling you about what happened?
The people arrested are not telling us very much.
So they're not cooperating.
Did
What kind
any
of message does it send that people who did aid in him being able to hide?
Anybody that helped this maniac is definitely got some kind of issues, as far as I'm concerned.
Is that a felony?
Yes.
Did any of
Yes.
those arrested call in one of the tips?
Not that I know of.
So, Sheriff, if we understand correctly, this is the bulk of
I'm not the sheriff.
Sorry, Deputy. This is the bulk of your department with you right now, correct?
He's the day shift sergeant. That's one of the patrol deputies. And you got two more out?
Just one's at the class.
So that's the shift for the whole county.
How big is your department control-wise? You said
We have 32 sworn positions, and we're about 6 short. We've got 28 jail positions, and we're 11 short. So we're missing half our jail staff. And if anybody wants a job, we're hiring.
What's the
Okay.
size of the county?
It's about 30,000.
What about
why did this guy get bailed? And he's quite, it could be a fight, yes?
Yeah, definitely. But I'm not the judge.
You have actually been
I
listening
don't set
to
the
Chief
bail.
Deputy of San Jacinto County Sheriff's Office, Timothy Kean, just wrapping up, of course, the latest on Francisco Orozco, of course, the person who was arrested for the murders of 5 people in San Jacinto County several days ago. The manhunt has been going on for 4 days, and they made the arrest yesterday after a tip came into the FBI at about 5:15, and just an hour later, he was in custody.
Yeah, and you may have heard the media. They were asking questions about who else was arrested. Did he have help to hide him as well? And unfortunately, right now, it's just too early in the investigation. As we were listening to the deputy sheriff there, that they are still investigating. They're still trying to determine what happened. But what we do know is that he is in custody, and he is right now in the San Jacinto jail.
He was arrested in Montgomery County and then transferred overnight to that jail. So, of course, we'll have a lot more throughout our newscast and on our website, CW39.com. So stick around for all of that.